I do think AI will dramatically affect education because the AI is an extremely knowledgeable teacher, very patient, will be almost always correct, and can tailor the lessons specifically to the child. So it'll be like each child has, Einstein for a teacher. So it would be something quite profound.
Excellencies, innovation must serve humanity, not undermine it. Last month, the General Assembly established an independent international scientific panel on artificial intelligence and an annual global dialogue on AI governance. This is a recognition of the unique convening power of the UN. Together, these initiatives aim to connect science, policy, and practice, provide every country a seat at the table, and reduce fragmentation. They represent practical tools to make AI safer, more inclusive, and more accountable.
We are in an inspiring time. Technology advantage. I have seen 3 decades back. At that time, IT, that is only starting point. Today we are in AI, artificial intelligence age. Even in entrepreneurs, data centers, Google has announced $15 billion dollars data center in Visakhapatnam. Now so many people are coming now. You can see today, one example I'm giving you. My government is totally on IT driven governance. We are having data lake. Every citizen, every family, everything will be online. We are having Aadhaar. That is a big advantage. Biometrics. Even central government data we are integrating. I can take decision real time basing on merits. I can communicate real time. I can execute real time. That is through WhatsApp governance.
मुझे विश्वास है भारत की इनोवेशन कैपेसिटी और डीप टेक में भारत की भूमिका को बढ़ाने के लिए हम जो प्रयास कर रहे हैं उसे इस आयोजन से और बल मिलेगा। आज आईआईटी कानपुर और आईआईटी बॉम्बे में एआई, इंटेलिजेंस सिस्टम और बायो साइंस, बायोटेक्नोलॉजी, हेल्थ एंड मेडिसिन के सुपर हब्स की शुरुआत हो रही है। आज वाधवानी इनोवेशन नेटवर्क का भी आरंभ हुआ है। अनुसंधान नेशनल रिसर्च फाउंडेशन के साथ मिलकर रिसर्च को आगे बढ़ाने का संकल्प भी लिया गया है। मैं इस प्रयास के लिए वाधवानी फाउंडेशन को, हमारी आईआईटीज को और दूसरे सभी स्टेक होल्डर्स को बहुत बहुत बधाई देता हूँ।
I think the next generation of kids are going to have access to knowledge in a way no generation has previously had. They are going to be able to create things in a way no generation before them has been possible. I think the internet was one such example, but with AI, I think that's the promise, right? I think particularly at Google, we care about not just providing cutting-edge AI, but we work so hard because we have products like Search to take the AI and make it accessible to billions of people.
I would feel like I was coming of age at the luckiest time, in several centuries probably. I think the degree to which the world is gonna change and the opportunity to impact that, starting a company, doing AI research, any number of things is quite remarkable. I think this is probably the best time to start. I think I would say this. I think this is probably the best time to start a company since the internet at least, and maybe kind of in the history of technology. I think with what you can do with AI is gonna just get more remarkable every year. And the greatest companies get created at times like this. The most impactful new products get built at times like this. So I would feel incredibly lucky and I would be determined to make the most of it. And I would go figure out where I wanted to contribute and do it.
Good afternoon, distinguished guests, honorable members of the government and state enterprises, eminent AI experts joining us from the India and overseas, respected educators and members of the media. And of course, our wonderful students, on behalf of IIHM and IndySmart Digital, I extend a warm and heartfelt welcome to each one of you. Before we proceed further, may I request everyone to kindly rise for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Request all of you to be seated. Today marks a truly historic moment as we unveil AI Leap, the National AI Literacy Education Acceleration Program, a manifesto that represents not just a document, but a national commitment to preparing young citizens for an AI-powered world. The name itself, AI Leap, captures the spirit of progress, a leap forward in equipping India's students, teachers, and institutions with the knowledge, clarity, and confidence needed to navigate the age of artificial intelligence. This manifesto lays out a comprehensive mission, philosophy, and a roadmap for introducing AI into school education in a way that strengthens, not diminishes, the irreplaceable human skills, values, and emotional intelligence that teachers and students bring into the classroom. As the mission statement in the manifesto emphasizes, technology must make us more human and not less. It aligns seamlessly with the digital literacy and experiential learning goal of NEP 2020, and it clearly defines the core pillars of AI education: understanding AI, AI in everyday life, hands-on learning, ethics and responsibility, and AI-driven careers, as outlined in the document's core pillars section. The manifesto also reinforces a learning philosophy that encourages students to learn by doing, think ethically, create collaboratively, reflect deeply, beautifully illustrated in the learning philosophy framework on page 14 of the document. Most significantly, AI Leap presents a clear 3-year national roadmap from 2025 to 2027, scaling AI literacy from 50 schools, thousands across the country, as shown in the manifesto, to movement roadmap. This afternoon, our online launch will take you through the mission statement, the guidelines, principles of AI education, the AI for Schools 2025 roadmap, and an invitation to join a movement that stands on 3 simple but powerful pillars: AI for all, AI with values, AI by India. With that, I invite all of you to join us in the transformative journey as we shape the future of education, ethics, and human AI harmony. May I request the tech team to kindly play the video to introduce the audience to the AI Literacy Education Acceleration Program.
I do think AI will dramatically affect education.
Last month, the General Assembly established an independent international scientific panel on artificial intelligence.
Today we are in AI, artificial intelligence age.
आज आईआईटी कानपुर और आईआईटी बॉम्बे में एआई इंटेलिजेंस सिस्टम और बायो साइंस बायोटेक्नोलॉजी हेल्थ एंड मेडिसिन के सुपर हब्स की शुरुआत हो रही है.
So we have products like Search to take AI and make it accessible to billions of people.
Starting a company, doing AI research, any number of things is like quite remarkable.
India stands at a historic AI inflection point, a moment where technology is advancing faster than our ability to fully understand it. With a young population, rising digital adoption, and a rapidly transforming economy, the nation is uniquely positioned to lead the next wave of human-AI synergy. But without clear principles and ethical direction, this opportunity could easily become a vulnerability. That is why India must act now, to shape AI with values, vision, and responsibility before it shapes us. To empower every student with the knowledge, creativity, and moral compass to understand, use, and lead in the age of artificial intelligence, building a generation of AI-literate citizens who can think critically, act ethically, and innovate responsibly. IIHM's Naam Aiste initiative believes that education must evolve with intelligence. AI is the defining skill of the 21st century, and learning it early helps students become confident, ethical digital citizens. Through accessible, ethical, and hands-on AI learning, IIHM aims to empower every student, from government to private schools, to think critically, act responsibly, and innovate collaboratively. This is not just about coding or tools. This is about cultivating conscience, curiosity, and compassion in the digital age. Last year, IIHM signed an unprecedented AI declaration with 50 countries. This year, it partnered with 50 schools across West Bengal. These two platforms give IIHM both the moral authority and the obligation to define how young people across India and the world should learn, use, and question AI.
Thank you, tech team. I would like my tech team to spotlight on Professor David Foskett, OBE, highly respected figure in the culinary and hospitality field, has authorized and authored and co-authored several influential textbooks, including Practical Cookery, Advanced Practical Cookery, and the Theory of Hospitality and Catering. He is a professor at the University of West London, England, and is a member of the Academy of Culinary Arts and the Craft of Guilds of Chef. Over to you, Professor Foskett.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you very much for that address. It was very informative and helps us all to understand more the use of AI. Can I just cast you back to the revolutions that we've had in the past? The Industrial Revolution, the IT revolution. We are now in the AI revolution. And on such a prestigious day like today, it is a great honor for me to speak to you from London and to congratulate you on the work that you're doing to make us understand more fully the use of AI in this new revolution. The printing press changed the world. The Industrial Revolution changed the world. AI will change the world. Because to live in this world is to change. But to grow is to change often. And it's how we manage that change. AI will assist us, will educate us, will help us understand the world more, help us solve problems, and in hospitality, understand more about the customer psychologically, socially, and how we can use this to market ourselves, to develop, to be creative, to be innovative. But we have to use AI intelligently ourselves. It's another tool. We must use it ethically. We must use this tool as a guide to help us understand humanity better and to be more human, to get closer to one another. It is indeed a great leap forward, and it will change how we think, how we develop, and hopefully how we improve the world for our young people. To be young in this world now is very demanding, but at the same time very exciting, because we have all this knowledge around us. We have all this advanced technology. We have all this advanced intelligence. But how do we use it? That's the exciting thing. How can we use it? Education comes from the Greek, meaning edu, enter into. Education, enter into, find out, research how the world works, what's out there. There's lots more to be discovered. And AI can help us, assist us in this discovery. Look upon this as an adventure into the future. And embrace it. Do not be frightened of it. It will change the way we work. It will change some of our employment patterns, but it will not replace humans. We are human. It will help us to be more human, understand the human condition more. It cannot replace emotional intelligence, but it can assist us more. It can help us in our research, and that's why it's so exciting. And information now is instant. That's so exciting. We don't have to search through loads of books and documents and paper. It's instant, it's out there. And that's what makes it so exciting. Let's embrace it. So many people say to me, oh, it's going to take our jobs. It's going to do. No, it will change our jobs. It will develop our employment. And it will assist us for the greater good. But at the same time, it will only assist us for the greater good if we use it wisely, ethically, and with full integrity. And I do congratulate you all there today at IIHM. IIHM I have known for many years, led by the most dynamic entrepreneur, Dr. Suborno Bose. And this is another great milestone in the journey of IIHM. And I'm so pleased, honored, and happy to be associated with IIHM, which leads the world in so many of the developments, especially in hospitality. So today is a great day, and I congratulate you all for your wisdom, for your humanity, for your vision, and for helping us to understand more of the world. So thank you so much for your wonderful insight into the world of AI. Thank you and have a wonderful day. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you. God bless you all. Thank you.
I would like my AI Leap team to spotlight on Sujay Gupta, Group Director, Communication and Media Specialist, to set the context for the AI Leap. Over to you, Mr. Gupta.
Thank you, Sudeshna. Good afternoon, Dr. Bose, our visionary chairman, my esteemed colleagues, and especially those in the team Leap, AI Leap, all the distinguished guests from India and abroad, and our beloved students. Good afternoon and good morning in other parts of the world. When Neil Armstrong stepped on the moon, the first man to do so, he said, "That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind." More than 50 years later, astronauts no longer take small steps on planets, but make space their home, often conducting experiments outside their space stations, looking at their planet Earth from above. On this 28th day of November 2025, we are gathered here to take a small step set to become a gigantic leap, a leap into the future, a leap of transformation, a leap of knowledge. The National AI Literacy Education Acceleration Program, with its apt acronym AI Leap, is exactly that. A small step that will naturally, surely, and irreversibly become a giant leap for the students of today, preparing them for a high-tech tomorrow, for an AI mastered tomorrow, where they will become professionals shaping a global movement of responsible AI use. It is this journey that took IIHM and IndusSmart Digital to now present AI Leap, which is a manifesto for transformation. The AI Leap manifesto is a game changer because it gives India something it never had: a clear, human-centered blueprint for living, learning, and thriving. At a time when AI is rewriting the rules of work, creativity, and daily life, AI Leap brings clarity, purpose, and responsibility. It treats AI not as an opportunity, but as a national capability. Its core belief is that progress is defined not by machines, but by humans who use them. It builds student confidence. It guides teachers. It reassures parents. It strengthens industry with future-ready talent and offers government an inclusive ethical framework for the AI age. The manifesto is transformative because it unites India's greatest strengths: its young population, digital ambition, startup drive, public-private energy, global credibility into one national movement. AI Leap makes AI literacy a national right, teaching every type of school and reaching every type of school and communities previously excluded. It shifts India from consuming technology to curating intelligent solutions with hands-on learning and responsible choices, and a rapidly scalable 3-year roadmap. AI Leap becomes India's collective leap of faith in the future. It declares that the next era of intelligence will be led not by machines, but by the minds and hearts of India's young. At IIHM, this transformation began with small but decisive steps, starting with the launch of Namaste IIHM Hospitality GPT, the world's first generative AI engine for hospitality, proudly made in India, proudly made by India. The LLM-empowered AI-driven learning, decision-making, and innovation, opening a new era of hospitality intelligence. IIHM then created hospitality GPTs across every teaching and training function, giving students access to global practices. And today, all these steps are coming together as one giant leap, a leap that defines IIHM's instinct to shape the future, not just wait for it. This momentum, this clarity, this boldness is the result of a relentless evangelism of our chairman, Dr. Subarna Bose. IIHM stands before the nation, not merely as an institution, but as a torchbearer. With this manifesto, IIHM rises not just as an institution, but as a national leader, guiding India's young into a future where their imagination and integrity will define the country's destiny. This is our leap, and this is India's moment. Thank you. I now request our LEAP team to play a very definitive video where none other than Dr. Subarna Bose explains what this AI LEAP manifesto stands for and what it is all about. Thank you.
Every generation arrives at a moment when the world quietly resets. A moment when we are asked to pause, to look inward, and to ask ourselves a simple question: what is the real purpose of education? At IIHM, we believe the real purpose of education is not to prepare the students for their first job, but to expand what they can become in life. We are not here to create employees. We are here to create confident, global, future-ready individuals. Industries will change, technologies will shift. Jobs, salaries, and placements are only starting points. We should take an 18-year-old and help them grow into someone more confident, more global, more capable, and more aware of the world and the place in it. Every young person who enters IIHM should grow in 4 ways: in skill, in confidence, in character, and in imagination. We measure our success outside our campuses. We are standing at the beginning of an age where artificial intelligence is evolving faster than our ability to understand it. The world is learning on the go. The opportunities are enormous, but so are the gray areas. Without clear principles, without a shared vision, we risk moving blindly into a future shaped by algorithms instead of values. And that is why an AI manifesto is not just timely, it is essential. Just yesterday, OpenAI released ChatGPT for Teachers, a secure, classroom-ready AI platform. This proves one thing: AI in education is no longer optional. It is essential. The world has moved, and India cannot afford to lag behind. Our AI manifesto gives India the structure, the ethics, the curriculum to do this responsibly. If the world's leading AI company is telling us teachers need AI tools today, then this manifesto becomes India's most urgent educational document. In the lives our students build, the value they create, and the impact they leave behind. If a student who studies here ultimately becomes bigger than us, outgrows us, outperforms us, that is when our mission is complete. This is the IIHM way, a platform where young people become creators, innovators, entrepreneurs, and global hospitality leaders. This is our purpose. This is our promise. And this is the future. We are building one student at a time.
Thank you, Dr. Bose. And the students seated here are really, they feel confident because they are dealing with globally ready future professionals at par with any other person, any other university in the world. As we move forward with today's event, I would now invite Shri Shrutirtho Bhattacharya, IAS retired, Chairman Webel, for his special address. Request the AI LEAP team to kindly spotlight Mr. Bhattacharya, please.
Hi, good afternoon. And I must say it is a great pleasure and privilege to be a part of this mission launching. And I really thank Dr. Subarna Bose, my friend and the chairman of IIHM, who has taken the lead in spread of AI, which he was not really required to do in the manner that he has done. But that's what differentiates leader
from a pack. I, through IIHM, acknowledge the presence of many distinguished delegates who are online and different time zones. The team IIHM who has made this moment possible, who are working hand in hand to get a synergic effect on the implementation of the mission, and above all, the students who are the future of our country, of our state, of the world as the global citizens. Because one mission AI will achieve is the earth will be indeed flat. One of the speakers beforehand had taken away my quote, which I was always thinking when I saw the AI leap of the Neil Armstrong's, the most famous quote, which is quoted over and over again. But that point is, I think, one of the most important points in this. We all must remember AI and ML, machine language, artificial intelligence, machine language, interminably used, has not come in today. In different formats, the concept is there almost for the last 75 years. And as they say, it had its hiatus. It grew, it again went to sleep. But now, this has come back sustainably with the kind of vigor, with the kind of entropy that has never been seen before in the development of AI and ML. Webel, the organization that I represent, the West Bengal Electronics, which was known at one point of time for the best TVs that they make in India, when the TVs came, is also housing the Center of Excellence in West Bengal on AI and ML. So it will be a great pleasure to work with IIHM in this. It will definitely be an exercise of synergy. If we can get institutions like IIHM in one side, which was the first, which launched a generation AI in hospitality management in the world, on very few occasions. An Indian organization in IT sector become the first to launch, and IIHM achieved it without talking about it in advance. I'm sure this program, which is targeted towards enriching the students, who will make progress in leaps and bounds on the AI rollout, understanding fully the different stratas involved, the levels of ethics involved, scope of misuse involved, as an integrated kind of approach for an integrated development into their adulthood. When we started doing computer at our age, we used to deal with ICL 1900, IBM 786. Nobody has heard about it. Nobody talks about it anymore. But India became literate with those computers. Unless we are contemporary with technology, unless we are contemporary thinking, unless we know what quantum electrodynamics is going to do in future, unless we really know that what the pros and cons of the uses of AI is, and how the responsible use of AI can make optimal economization in a country, the country will not attain its progress. You had heard many of our leaders from India. We have heard a good professor from UK telling you about the different perspectives. I wish this mission launching program all the success. We will be there with you whenever you require any assistance from us. And I will again repeat, when you do the AI rollout, please make them literate not only with the AI tools, but also about the literature coming out on AI, so that a rounded kind of knowledge emerges. When the students become adults, the real adulthood of this nation in AI will arrive. India will be a developed country not only from the economic perspective. India will be a developed country because particularly the state of West Bengal, it is known for its data prowess. Indian Statistical Institute, IIT Kharagpur, and that way speaking, entire India, the data prowess is known across the world. The AI allows us to use our known prowess about data. Let us optimize, let us be responsible, let us be ethical, let us know the limits of AI, let us know the demerits of AI, let us make responsible choices and make the society, make the community, make the R.K. Laxman's common man the beneficiary of our knowledge. I once again congratulate you, compliment you, and wish you all the best. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Bhattacharya, for reiterating responsible choices that you have mentioned. To mark this special occasion, I would now invite Mr. Tanmay Ghosh, Head Gen AI, Hyatt International Chicago, Applied AI ML leader with more than 16 years of experience, passionate about building immersive, interactive, and personalized customer experiences in search, product recommendations, and web page personalization by leveraging best-in-class ML frameworks in natural language processing, sequential learning, and computer vision to deliver the expert address. Over to you, sir.
Hello, everyone. It's a privilege and honor to be here today, and I thank IIHM for inviting me to be a part of this August occasion. At the very outset, I would like to echo some of the sentiments that have been expressed here, and I totally concur that AI is an enabler. It's here to empower us to be a better version of ourselves. And when I think about people, I think about guests, I think about our colleagues who work in the industry. So let me take this conversation forward by what we try to do at Hyatt. At Hyatt, we live by a very single powerful purpose. We care for people so that they can be at their best. Usually when we talk about care, we talk about people. We think of the warm smile at the front desk, the concierge who helps us find something that we need when we are at a hotel, or the housekeeping staff who leave behind an extra towel because they notice that you are traveling with a toddler. So there are so many moments where you can think of AI trying to capture this emotive and very intimate moments in your life and try to make it better by helping you in the smallest way possible. In my role as head of agentic AI search and personalization, we try to answer a very simple question. Can a complex software system, a machine learning system, have a heart? In the last 20 years, the travel industry has treated guests like data points. We had asked you to fill out a clunky, a very non-personal form where you filter on destination, the dates that you want to travel, how many people are traveling with you, so on and so forth. So we at Hyatt Hotels have gone beyond that. And what we have done is use AI to help guests search in natural language. And to give you an example, it begins with how you find us. Let's say you want to find a hotel in Calcutta or in Mumbai or in Bangalore that features a gym and a pool. So this is a very natural language question that generally you expect a human being to ask somebody else. So this becomes your search experience, and AI helps you get a list of hotels that meet your criteria. And that's typically how human beings dream of traveling. You don't dream in keywords, but you dream in stories. You dream in experiences. You will think of, I'll need a quiet place in Tokyo where I can recover from jet lag and prepare for a high stakes board meeting. That's your intent. So AI helps you understand what the true intent of a guest is and serve you properties or experiences that meet your need. Let me take this conversation a bit more colleague centric. At Hyatt, it could be individuals or it could be corporations that try to contact us to host an event. It could be a board meeting, it could be an annual meeting, or if you're an individual, it could be your wedding or a birthday party. Traditionally, our sales and events team would get in touch with the guest, with the client, and try to answer their questions and see how they can make a space available for our clients to host an event. How AI helps in this situation. We look at what a property has to offer and recommend the facilities that would make it appealing to the client to host the event. In doing so, we reduce the manual effort that is needed from a sales and events team. And in the process, the drafting of the proposal that would go out to our clients is where LLMs come in. And this is one small example how AI can reshape the entire hospitality landscape. Think of operations, how much staffing you need at peak periods during the year. Seasonality always plays a part, we know that, right? So operation agents, which are again driven by LLMs at their core, large language models, help you find that optimized staffing and kind of provide you the right tenants that would help a property manager or the staff at a property manage peak traffic. And there are countless examples like this where AI is changing the way we do our work. It helps us be productive, more productive. It helps us take better decisions. It empowers us to change the way we run the business. I would also like to share some thoughts on ethics in AI. I know a lot of conversation in the industry or in the academic and professional technical circles is around privacy, is around the impact that AI has on jobs. Is it going to impact our jobs? Am I going to lose my job? And that is a question that I've asked myself, but I can assure you that it's here to help you be better at what you do. So think of this as a powerful tool in your arsenal that will only guide you towards like providing better experiences, providing better services, building much more cutting edge solutions that your colleagues as well as guests who are coming to your properties, to your hotels would always enjoy. So this is my elevator pitch as to why we should all embrace AI with the caution, with the understanding, with the empathy that's required, and in the process, create remarkable experiences for our guests. With this, I turn on the mic to the host. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to share my thoughts with you today.
Thank you, Mr. Ghosh. Thank you especially for joining us at 1:30 a.m. from USA, sir, and sharing the concept of experiential learning for our guests and for the students to be industry ready in understanding the requirement of the industry. Thank you, sir. As we celebrate this occasion, it's an honor to invite the hospitality evangelist, founder and CEO and chief mentor of IndiSmart Kolkata, Dr. Suborno Bose. Request him to kindly offer his keynote address, please.
Thank you, Shudashana, and thanks everybody. Let me start by congratulating all of us for launch of this most historic AI manifesto in education in India, and very fact that IndiSmart Digital IIHM has taken this great initiative itself speaks about our forward vision. So a lot has been told about AI by the people who are much more technically sound than me. But for me, is to put the right perspective. Let me say that India is indeed entering into a very defining age, an era where artificial intelligence is advancing faster than we can even dream of. And recognizing this urgent and historic development that's happening, we at IHM, in association with our associate company in Smart Digital, is proud to release this AI leap. And as the word leap means, really leap, we really want to take a leap. Come 2026, and that would be the year of transformation for IHM. And AI leap will be the engine to push that transformation in 2026. A lot of education, learning, placements, career, everything will be based on this particular AI leap. This is a manifesto for transformation and the first ever national framework. We are not only proud and delighted, but also this is a great responsibility. And as Tanmay was mentioning, ethics, a very important word. Ethical AI. We all have to understand that AI is to be controlled ethically, otherwise things will go out of the hand. At the heart of this simple belief, technology must be made more human and not less. And this is very important for us. And what again Tanmay mentioned is technology is not going to replace any human being. It's just going to make us even more powerful, even more creative. And as some of the students, you are already realizing by using the LLM made by us and Mr. Sanjay Chatterjee sitting here, namaste, for preparation of your interviews and other culinary activities. It is only making us even more powerful and a better self of what we are. It outlines the guiding principles of pedagogical pillars, clear roadmap for building AI literacy that is accessible, ethical, and values driven across India's diverse school ecosystem. So our mission is very clear. Our mission is to build a generation of students who use AI with empathy, imagination, and integrity. The word integrity is very important out here again. We have to use the AI with a lot of integrity. Last year, we signed an AI declaration with over 60 countries in the Yangtze Olympiad, and we made them come together. And this year, in the Yangtze Olympiad 2026, we are going to reiterate that same declaration. One of the very big development that happened when state governments have now come forward and been mandated IHM to teach and train AI in the schools. We are already been mandated by West Bengal government, and thanks to IS Shubhro Chakrabarti, who led this particular division. So now this, over 50 schools have been given to us where we are training AI to the school students of West Bengal. And very soon, at least 5 states are in line where we'll be teaching them. We like to also make sure that we thank all our well-wishers, the education department of the different states and the central government, who are really, really putting a lot of confidence and belief onto us. This manifesto also provides a framework for policy and governance, ethical guardrails, a bridge between industry and education, and a roadmap for self-reliance and national AI literacy. The India AI mission, which was launched very passionately by the Prime Minister Modi, focuses on this equitable access, population-level skilling, and responsible deployment. The India AI Future Skill Program is expanding AI education across the country, especially in the Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities. The conclusion of this particular address for me is that today is not just a launch of a document, it's a launch of a movement. AI will shape every future, but India will shape the future of AI. And that India is India that young students like you, because you are the future of India. And AI will shape in a different way altogether. With AI Leap, we say clearly, AI must be for all, AI must be with values, and AI must be led by India. The world is moving fast, and India is ready to move faster with the courage, clarity, and the conscience. Let this be the beginning of a national awakening, where every child is empowered, every teacher is equipped, and every school becomes a gateway for the future. The time is now, the responsibility is ours, and the future belongs to the India's youth like you, dear students. Thank you very much, and Jai Hind. Thank you so much. You get that skip now?
Thank you, Dr. Bose. May I have the AI Leap team have something very interesting on screen for all of us. We call it the Competitive Prep GPT for and by IndySmart Digital. This is predominantly used for competitive exams preparation. It's a GPT by IndySmart Digital. May I request each one of you to scan the GPT and let's see what happens. Shall we? Can we, all these students, our esteemed guests, request each one of you to kindly scan the QR code which is mentioned on screen and let's see what happens. So if we call it preparing us for the exam, let's see if we give them a prompt. Please give me a thumbs up if you have already screened it. Thank you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let me give it a prompt. Since it prepares us for competitive exams and NEET is something which is very, very important for all of us, especially 11, 12 students. So what can I do to prepare for NEET? If we could type together along with me and you'll see the same thing on screen when we put the prompt. So can you see the prompt? When you see it, it shows you a step-by-step guide. How do you prepare yourself? It is predominantly exam-focused, mentioning the syllabus. It also gives you information about your routine. It plans your schedule for you. It talks about the mock tests, your study plan. So it's basically your tutor sitting just in front of you, facilitating you with your question, controlling your palpitation when you're getting ready for your exam, isn't it? Can we have a big round of applause for it? Thank you, all of you. You can keep that chat GPT with you. And whenever you want to maneuver around and figure out other questions related to exams, you will see that you just need to give it a prompt and it is going to give you step-by-step information. The students sitting here are very well versed with it, because in their curriculum, they go through a lot of information related to all the 4 core operational departments, and also they make themselves placement ready with the ready reckoner on interviews. With that, I would like to welcome our honorary guest seated amongst us. And please fold your hands and a big round of applause for Mr. Sanjoy Chatterjee, founder and CEO of NTOV Technologies. He is a visionary leader with 30 years of experience in the field of data and artificial intelligence. May I request you to kindly come up on stage, sir? With that, I would like to call upon Ms. Moitri Chaudhary, please, to come on stage, Director, IIM Kolkata. Dr. Suborno Bose, founder and mentor, IIHM, to join us on stage for the very special moment, the awaited moment. So hold on to your breath. The moment which we have been waiting for, ladies and gentlemen, has arrived.
Ladies and gentlemen, we present and reveal India's first AI Leap Manifesto, an educational charter for the next generation of Indian learners.
Picture moment for all the eminent guests. Today, we make history with this manifesto. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause once again. India's first AI Leap Manifesto, an educational charter for the next generation of Indian learners. Thank you very much. Request you to be seated. Thank you. May I have the AI Leap team to keep the QR code ready on screen for the next set of event to be taking it forward from here. May I call upon Mr. Sujoy Gupta, Group Director, Communication and Media Specialist, to present the manifesto for all of us.
Thank you, Sudeshna. Through a few slides, I'll just give you a brief way we can get an overview of what the manifesto contains. And this will enable you to deep dive further and look at all the pages and see how it's going to be very useful for all of us. May I request our Director Digital, Samir Mehta, my colleague, to kindly share, which is already done. So if you could have the first slide, please, Samir. Thank you so much. So the manifesto is called AI Leap, and it expands to the National AI Literacy Acceleration Program. National AI Literacy Education Acceleration Program. It's a manifesto for transformation. And as Dr. Bose said, AI is the most transformational and generational force of our era. Next, please. What is the vision of this manifesto? It empowers every student with AI knowledge. It builds creativity with a moral compass. It leads in the age of artificial intelligence, and it creates AI literate citizens who think critically and act ethically. Next, please. Why this manifesto? And this is very, very critical. Why are we doing this manifesto? Because AI is evolving faster than our ability to understand it. There are enormous opportunities, but with gray areas. You need clear ethical principles. You need to guide education with values and not just algorithms. More importantly, IIHM has taken this to the world by partnering with 50 schools across 50 countries. What are the core principles of this manifesto? AI for all, inclusive access across arts, commerce, and science. AI with values, privacy, fairness, transparency. AI by India, let's not forget. Indigenous innovation for local challenges. Lastly, hands-on learning, projects with real-world applications. Next slide, please. What are the learning pillars of this manifesto? Learn by doing, project-based learning. Think ethically. Responsibility is the first mindset. Create collaboratively. Teamwork and innovation is core. Reflect deeply. Question the why and the how. Next, please. What students learn? What they learn is understanding AI, machine learning, and deep learning. They learn AI in everyday life and sustainability. They learn hands-on with ChatGPT, Gemini, Canva, and all other tools. They learn ethics. They learn bias and how to deal with it. They learn privacy, and they learn AI for social good. Finally, they learn future careers and entrepreneurship and how these are going to take shape. Now, the IIHM advantage. What does IIHM have, which is the X factor? AI and soft skills is the future currency of the AI age. And this is what IIHM is going to teach. AI plus soft skills, which is a fantastic combination. Communication and leadership, emotional intelligence and empathy, crisis handling and adaptability, and of course, high tech and higher touch. Next, please. What is the roadmap to impact? Very critical. In 2026, we aim to reach at least 500 schools, if not more. This is a modest estimate. We will cover 1.25 lakh students. Again, a modest estimate. We will aim to go higher. 2027, we aim to reach 1,000 schools and cover 2.5 lakh students. Again, a modest estimate. We will aim higher. In 2027, we want to take this and make it a part of national integration and make it a part of policy transformation. And that is going to be our giant leap from schools and other institutions to an alignment with our national integration and ultimate policy transformation. Next, please. So all of us present here and all our guides, our experts, all of us, and especially students, because this is your movement, join the movement. AI for all, AI with values, and AI by India. Thank you, Sudeshna. Back to you.
Thank you, Mr. Gupta. With that, I would like to take it forward and invite Mr. Sanjay Chatterjee, founder and CEO, NTOV Technologies, for a fireside chat with Dr. Suborno Bose on how Namaste GPI fits into the education LLM ecosystem under India AI mission. We'd like to invite you on stage, sir. Thank you very much.
Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello, hello.
Okay. Yeah, I was just listening to the speeches. This is really interesting. And thank you, Dr. Bose and IIHM for launching AI Leap program. And maybe before we start about the very specific topic in our fireside chat, I, from a technical background, would like to tell you something very simplified way, what AI actually means in maybe, as you know, like very complex subjects, they are so difficult to explain in normal, simplified manner. So if you see the history, 20, 30 years back, it started all with data. If you ask people what AI is, you have to start with data. And when you connected data, what you got? You got information. And then 15 years back, when you connected information, what did you get? You got knowledge. And now what you see, people are talking about AI, basically combination of these three components producing knowledge. Even a subset of AI, what you see as generative AI or chat GPT, or there are many variant of large language model, small language model, all those jargon that you see, they are nothing but connected information. It does nothing but three things. It starts with learning, it does reasoning, and it does problem solving. Now that's what the boundary of knowledge is. What does it lack? It lacks, it has the knowledge, what our collective knowledge is globally, not more than that. Somebody said, can AI think? The answer is no, yet. Because this knowledge starts with learning. And where does it learn? It learns from your knowledge, our knowledge. If you ask our ChatGPT a complex question about agriculture, a farmer is doing in Africa, it won't be able to answer because that information is not there in his learning sources. That is a very dangerous gap. Diversity, rather inclusiveness is not there. These are the challenges. Ethicalness is another challenges. But whatever is this, with this, the current scenario, the way it is progressing, it is such an opportunity for all of you. But then the next question comes with, we have come so far, then where to go next? If you draw a line, data, information, knowledge, obviously what we have and AI doesn't have yet is wisdom. So how we can get wisdom? If we connect knowledge. So that last connection now is yet to come, and there are a lot of research going on. By 2030, this will not be called AI, it will be called AGI, Augmented General Intelligence. And that's where the cognitive power will be given, so it will start thinking like human beings. Now, that's the next revolution you guys will face more than probably we will do in our life. But be prepared for that. I think that's the introduction. Maybe I wanted to give you in a very high level, but very simplified manner. I don't know whether I could explain it well, but maybe we can start with your discussion.
Yes, that's this microphone. So, hello. So Sanjay, obviously you have been one of the early starter in this data science and AI, and I know you have been a very, very stern supporter of the ethics, the integrity, and how to use AI, but not to abuse it, like you mentioned. So for the young students here and many students online of all the campuses of our group, what would be your message to them about how they can use AI in the ethical way? That I think is very important for the young people to know. Otherwise, people just go frenzy using AI even to ask their own name. So if you can tell them a bit about that.
Yeah, this is, I think, the most important question. Before ethics, of course, that's the most important, but before that comes like how will they use AI? Honestly, for anybody, especially for student, if you use AI as your companion, you're going to gain. The moment you are going to use AI as your master, you're going to lose. You will not understand, maybe some of you now, but when you grow up, you will see. Try to use AI as a productivity increase tool, not your master, not your mentor. That's honestly, of course, for knowledge, yes. For information, yes. But for decisions, no. So don't let it get your control. And when the ethical thing comes, how the AI works, if we understand it well, As I mentioned earlier, like AI, currently the way it is democratized using Gen AI. See, honestly speaking, this Gen AI is 0.001% of AI. If for you, people have come to know about AI, AI was there 25 years back. My master project, I mean, in Kharagpur was on AI into 1997. So it is existing maybe much before that. The only thing is that now it has become easily available. It has become available to the normal citizen, and that's why it has popularized so much. So there, the basic principle, if you understand, it is your knowledge, collective knowledge, the AI is giving you back. Considering that, the best way you can use AI is to give the right feedback to AI. So if you have a habit of asking something at the same time, if AI is giving something wrong, and if you happen to know that, give that honest feedback. Now, if everybody makes this an habit, then gradually the standard of these GPTs will improve and the knowledge bases will improve. So that's the basic start as a student you can do.
Absolutely. I mean, education now is not limited to what just teaching, learning, getting passed in examination and a placement. It's much more that what we are committed to make uh, global professionals, and they can only become global professional with a very, very in-depth use of the AI, because AI is not the future. AI is the present. AI is now. AI is the start, I think, happened a few years back. But today, without AI, I think the world will come to a pause. There are gray areas, as Mr. Chatterjee was telling. Gray areas would be there for any big things. And but this today's this launch of the AI leap is something which is absolutely historic. I'd like to ask Sanjay about this launch of this AI leap, where we're taking the AI knowledge in the tier 2, tier 3, even small places, schools. Already we are working with 500 schools all over the country, 50 schools in West Bengal. So what do you think about this AI leap, the initiative to educate everybody?
See, like any other program, if you go down the supply chain, that is the best way to start. And that's like a natural thing for everything. Even entrepreneurship, when you are picking up people from the school level, that's how they grow. So I'm sure this is going to be a big success. The reason is this initiative, it requires from the top down, from a policy perspective, from a framework perspective, and from the bottom up, the learners or the other stakeholders, which are the largest and the strongest stakeholder, they will learn from the age when they are at school. Now, that's the best way, and that is probably the only reason I'm sure this will be a great program. And not only that, on not only this program, but the associated tools that they're giving, and this accessibility to the tools are very, very important. Again, repeating, these tools, if the students can use that as a companion, as a peer learner, then this is really going to be a great thing. Trust me, this not only will help them, but also overall knowledge base, their feedback will enrich the way the new generation, including Gen Zs, they think, which at times is a huge gap with us. Now it will help in both the ways, from social angle as well as from the purely educational angle.
Absolutely. And this goes to the industry also. I mean, for all the students here and online, in our Namaste 2.0, we are also already into it with N2V, which is led by Mr. Chatterjee. That's my phone on my glasses. 1 second. Sorry. And so we are working on a very interesting project, which we can actually tell them, right? Our project is that, and this is an industry project on AI, and students would also be involved in some point of time in developing this project. So when we do a check out and a check in, you all know check in and check out, right? So in a luxury hotel, it takes about 45 minutes to turn around a room. 45 minutes to make a room completely fresh for a new guest. With the application of AI and Namaste 2.0 with N2V, Sanjay Chatterjee's company, and one of our partner, Bayshore, and us, we are bringing this to almost 32 minutes. From 45 minutes to 32 minutes, which means that a same housekeeper can now make, 5 more rooms in the same time, which he or she would have done. And it will be done through application of AI, where a multiple of tasks will be integrated on a time and motion study, and a lot of things will be done simultaneously by one person, with, of course, some prompt going on with a uh, mobile telephone and hearing aid, where do this, do this, do this, do this. And this is a pure application of how we can make the world of hospitality business very different from what it is today. And this is not a dream. We are already working on it. I think another 2 months, 3 months. Yeah, another 3 months, we will be actually giving this to the industry. That would be one of the first of the kind of Namaste 2.0. So the application of AI will be going on and on. I'm sure that all of you, some of you go to restaurants, bar, pubs, and we have to refill the orders. You have to call the stewards. Now we have got the app already in our mobile through AI, where you can order from your table and the food will come in minutes. You don't need to call anybody for the second order. So small things, big things, all are now getting into the AI canvas. But what's the next big thing, Sanjay? Last question.
Yeah, of course, this is where the world is moving. As I said, AGI. So where we are trying to get these large language models or Gen AI, that the way you heard it already. So how we can make it in different virtual agents, like how you can create personas. Like for check-in, we have got somebody in the front desk. Can we create an agent? And even if at night, 2 o'clock, somebody is checking in or checking out, if there is nobody, and then he can do it by himself, the agent will be there to help. And this agent can be forked out from maybe from a small QR code scan or anything. So it should be as simple as that. If you go to Japan now, there is no hotel. You have somebody in the front desk to check out. It is all paperless. You just type it. But this will be much more personalized. Even in the kiosk, you have to stand and do press button and all. You can do that from your room itself and just walk out. Now, these are the interventions where now the next generation, the Gen AI, is getting transformed into agentic AI. And this is a small footstep ahead towards AGI. But trust me, till we have cognitive thing inside, the whole cycle will not complete. So we have to wait maybe for another 5 years to 6 years. But these are the steps that is mandatory to go to that level.
Thank you. And many congratulations to all of us for doing that. That's all about it. Thank you.
Congratulations to all of
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you, Dr. Bose. Thank you, Mr. Chatterjee. That was really an insight into an exciting and engrossing conversation, Namaste 2.0, and all of us just can't wait to be a part of this. Thank you so much. A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. To take the event forward, I would like my AI Leap team to play the video of Ash Tucker, a student of our very own IIHM Ahmedabad, who talks about her take on why AI education manifesto is important. So let's hear it from us.
I'm speaking today not just for myself, but on behalf of millions of students who are stepping into a future shaped by artificial intelligence. We know AI is going to be a part of every job, every skill, every dream we chase. And that's exactly why we need guidance. Real, meaningful AI learning that will help us to understand the future we are stepping into. What we expect from AI is simple. Teach us how to use it responsibly, creatively, and confidently. Help us grow and not just replace us. What scares us is the uncertainty, the fear of being left behind, of not knowing what is real and what is safe, or how to make the right decisions and right choices in a world run by algorithms. But what excites us is the possibility, the chance to innovate, to build, and to imagine things that were impossible before. AI can unlock our future if we learn to use it with values and with vision. And that's why the AI Manifesto matters. It gives students like us a voice, a direction, and a sense of purpose in this AI-powered world.
Thank you. That was an amazing video from Ahmedabad, from one of our very own students. I would like to invite Mr. Preetam Chaudhary, Senior Associate Director, IIHM, to administer the student oath to students.
Good evening, everybody. It's a great honor and privilege for me to administer this oath to all our students. So can I ask all my students to just keep standing when we take the oath? Wherever you are, please keep standing. Thank you. Okay. I, Preetam Chaudhary.
I, Minakshi Yadav.
I, Abhishek Sarkar.
I pledge to use artificial intelligence with wisdom, creativity, and compassion.
I pledge to use artificial intelligence with wisdom, creativity, and compassion.
I will seek knowledge to build solutions that uplift humanity.
I will seek knowledge to build solutions that uplift humanity.
I will ensure that my creations respect privacy, fairness, and truth.
I will ensure that my creations respect privacy, fairness, and truth.
I am a learner of the future, guided by ethics, empowered by intelligence.
I am a learner of the future, guided by ethics, empowered by intelligence.
Thank you so much. Be
Thank
seated,
you.
please.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chaudhary. As we come to the concluding segment of today's program, I would like to call upon Mr. Abdullah Ahmed, CEO, IIHM, and Director of the Delhi campus, to kindly share his closing remarks. May I request the AI Leap team to spotlight on him, please?
Yes, well, thank you, Ms. Sudeshna, for calling me in, and what a lovely program. Ladies and gentlemen, before I go to the vote of thanks, I'll request my LEAP team to spotlight all campuses. We've got our students ready, and they would be signing on the oath. Now, as I say, we're going to spotlight all the campuses that have logged in across the country, and everybody is ready to sign the oath that has just been administered at Calcutta under the leadership and guidance of Mr. Preetam Chaudhary. While we are spotlighting all campuses, I will now request all our students to kindly proceed forward and sign the charter, sign the oath that has just been administered. All the campuses, please proceed forward and sign up on the oath that has just been administered. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got our Ahmedabad campus, Hyderabad, Goa, Jaipur campus. We've got our Bangalore campus. We've got our Delhi campus that has logged in. We've got our Siliguri campus as well, which is also participating in this. And as you see, all our students are signing up. Please, students, go ahead and sign the charter, sign the oath that has just been, administered. Ladies and gentlemen, the student oath is actually a pledge to move to the AI Leap in education. AI Leap stands for the National AI Literacy Education Acceleration Program. This is what the student oath is about. It's a pledge to move forward with this education. Ladies and gentlemen, as we proceed towards the end of this event, in the end, AI is evolving faster than our ability to understand. AI is for all. AI is for values. AI is for India. AI is for learning by practicals and exposure. and AI is to think ethically. AI is about understanding machines and deep learning. AI with ethics for social medias. Most important, AI plus soft skills in hospitality will be the winning formula. And this is the reason why, under the leadership of Dr. Bose, today we have launched this AI manifesto, not just for IHM, but for India. AI for education and AI for the youth. Thank you so very much, ladies and gentlemen, for logging in. It was such a pleasure to have you, all of you, connected to this one common platform. Have a great day ahead, and once again, wish you all the very best with this AI manifesto. Thank you. God bless you, and take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Mr. Ahmed. This brings us to the end of this wonderful evening and event. This is Sudeshna signing off from the Kolkata campus. Thank you. Have a lovely evening. Request the honored guests to proceed to Bacchus in Kolkata. Thank you.